Good evening to wherever you may be. Midnight Baseball, episode 9. Gosh, guys. Got my coat on today. I'm in my garage. Happy holidays. December 16th. Skipped yesterday. First day I've taken off in about 7 days and doing Midnight Baseball. Missed all my people yesterday. We got about 10, 15 watchers right now. I've told about 15, 20, 30 people. Super excited to have everybody watch. If you're watching, thank you so much. It means so much to Spencer, being able to share myself and share this world to you. My Midnight Baseball world. Title of episode 8, not about me, it's about you. And we're going to get more into the details about that in a second. But trivia from last time, episode number 8. Which pitcher has made the most career appearances in a game? 1, 2, 3. Which pitcher most appearances? Jesse Orosco. The old crafty lefty, Jesse Orosco, pitched for many teams, mostly known for the Baltimore Orioles, made 1,251 appearances. So, Mr. Orosco, hats off to you, Iron Man pitcher. It's not about me, it's about you. Baseball-wise, what's going on in the news made me think about today's episode is Rod Carew. Rod Carew was a great outfielder, went to first base late in his career, played during the 60s and 70s and 80s, Hall of Fame, mostly played for the Twins and the Angels, 3,000 hits, really funky kind of left-handed batting stance. Rod Carew, an amazing guy today, got a heart transplant and a kidney transplant, all in the same surgery, all in the same day. So an amazing time for Rod Carew and his family. I believe he's in his late 70s. He had been on the heart transplant list for a few years, I want to say. I'm sorry, maybe I should have some more stats here. But once again, Spencer doesn't do that. He serves drinks, deals with customers, goes upstairs, kisses his wife, tucks in his kids, then he comes down and talks to you. So don't have time to check out my stats too much. I'm bringing you the baseball raw. I'm talking to you about life as well. And just when you get a transplant like that, I used to didn't think about donating too much, but now I am a donor. I do put donating on my driver's license. I think it's so amazing when science has been able to evolve and give more life and more love to people, and basically why we're here is to create more love for the game of baseball, right? We now have an opportunity to have Rod Carew extend his life even further than what was allowed before with his other heart, and now teaching more and sharing more of the game of baseball. And that's what we're all about at Midnight Baseball here, is we're not about self-absorption, we're about making up words here, exuberation, or whatever I'm trying to say is. We're about giving back. That's what we talked about, giving back to Little League, giving back as coaching. I've been a youth coach. I've been a youth official. I'm coaching this year. I please ask you to coach and to get involved if you want to be an umpire, whether it be locally on all levels, working at food banks or homeless shelters or on the diamonds or in the gymnasiums. Get out there, and I can tell you how great it makes you feel when you do volunteer your time. Once again, we're with racklife.org. Going to be going globally soon with Matt Foster and all his friends. The first time that a midnight baseball player, one of our fans, goes into a Rack Life and does one of the Rack Life for the first time, I can't tell you how excited I'm going to be. Just off the charts. So Rod Carew, him getting his heart and his kidney today were just amazing. I can't tell you how excited I am for that, and thank his donor and his donor's family as well so much, guys. My shout out. That's what we're not doing much baseball today. It's still the off season. I'm giving my shout out to somebody totally random. Someone's nobody heard of. Hopefully he sees this episode. He'll be really excited to hear a shout out. But it's going to Adam. Adam has been a bar customer of mine. He also goes by Sky. Sky Does Minecraft. Google it. Go to YouTube, Twitter. Sky Does Minecraft is an amazing gentleman. I met him across my bar a few months ago. He slowly introduced himself. We got to just talking as friends. Before you know it, we kicked the conversation off into a different area, and he ended up opening up to me and saying that he was a YouTuber. He plays video games online. Obviously, by his title of one of his channels is Sky Does Minecraft. He's big into Minecraft. He's 22, 23 years old, and this young man has a huge heart, and he actually changed Spencer's life. So, Adam, thank you so much. And here was a line that Adam gave Spencer that changed my life. It was, "Don't regret the past. Don't worry about the future, and live in the now." Okay? My past is my past, and my future will be my future, just like all yours is the same, right? And we all have our own story. Every individual in this whole world, in this whole life, we all have our own story, and each story is to be respected the same, without prejudice. And if we do that, if we're not to regret the past and worry about the future and live right now, right? All I have right now is my garage and the temperature that I'm in and my camera, right? And my phone. And I'm talking to you, which is going to go live into the world. So that's my now. And I can tell you that I'm here in the now, wanting to talk to you and sharing baseball and in life, because baseball and life are so intertwined. Maybe you're on a first date and you're trying to get to second base. You know what I mean? In the backseat of your car. Or you're caught between a rock and a hard place and you're running around and you might be caught in a pickle. Okay? Baseball is everywhere. So don't give up in baseball, because baseball is a game of failure. You know, as a batter, if you fail 7 out of 10 times, you go to the Hall of Fame because you have you're a career 300 hitter. Okay? This is a very unique life, and at the same time, baseball is a very unique game. So that's where Midnight Baseball is going, and that's where we're going to continue to go, guys. Episode 9 is starting to get a little long here now. Spencer's about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, like I said. Long night at work. Trivia question today. Trivia is, who was the last Major League Baseball player to have 40 home runs and 40 stolen bases in one season? Good for that 40-40 club. Who was the last to do it? Talk to you tomorrow very soon. I have my gratitude once again to the baseball gods, to all my midnight players, and I'll do a different style walk-off tonight. Let's just go with this one. Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow.